What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back at y'all real quick with another video. I told y'all we're gonna keep it rolling, we're gonna keep it pushing. You understand? That's what I got going on. I got the tarps, trying to get the little old boo jigamadig, whatever you want to call it, trying to get the booth jigamadig set up. Man, I lucked up. I ain't gonna say lucked up. I did my thing, and I got online on Facebook Marketplace, and I found a whole box of these joints for the low. You know, I overpaid for all these other ones that I got using to set up a little privacy fence. I overpaid for those. These were a heck of a deal, and they bigger. So, man, I actually got 2 boxes of those, so I got plenty of tarps. I'm actually gonna use some of them to put on the ground. Trust me, man. I listen to y'all. I listen to the comments. I listen to the tips. I listen to the information. You know, things I already know, things I'm already hard on myself about. I mean, it's nothing but motivation to me. You know what I mean? So, we was working on this 300 the other day that I bought. It's me and my partner's car. I had a guy get on here, was like, oh, I thought you said you bought that car. You said it was a customer. Man, now you trying to make me out to be a liar. I buy and sell cars, and some of these cars was customer cars. If you go back and listen to me, everything I said, you know, I don't know what you heard or what you know what I'm saying. We sold a Cadillac recently. We sold other cars, so I don't know what you got mixed up, you know, between me and the customer car. But this one is going to be a full repaint. Well, another clear coat. I'm not even gonna play myself like that. Like I said, it's just a car that we're trying to sell, but at the same time, we want it to look nice because it only got 56,000 miles on there. It's a nice car. The lady just ruined the paint job. So we're gonna fix that, man. I mean, this thing was terrible with the fisheye. I was saying reaction, but was so boggled that I couldn't even think of what you would call it, but it was fisheye bad. And then gotta repaint this car again. But shout out to my boy Trigger Man the GOAT, the great, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Trigger Man. What's up, Sprayway? What's up, Paradise Garage? What's up, Paint Society, Garage Noise? I mean, Grit, he ain't tapped in yet. He think he all that. Now I'm just playing. But when I really like cats, and that's my form of endearment. I say, man, you think you all that. That's because I think you all that. You know what I mean? So Trigger Man, he over there thinking he all that. He told me about this fish eye eliminator, man. He might not like me giving up that game because the game is to be sold, not told. But see, that's what our channels are about. We trying to give. We trying to give back. We don't get nothing out of this. You know what I mean? Nothing. Putting ourselves out there to be criticized, to be judged, to be mocked. And all we trying to do is help people and have a little fun and bring information out there. Because, you know, information is what it's key. It's power. It ain't about no money, man. You can have all the money in the world and be stupid as heck, but if you know what I'm saying, if you got the right information, you can live like a king or a queen. So we're gonna be the first one. I haven't seen any videos out there demonstrating on how to use this fish eye eliminator. From what I heard, from what I was told, a dabadoo. What I said is, what I was told is that a dabadoo. It's just a dab, you know what I'm saying? It don't take a lot. So a dab will do you know, on this fisheye eliminator. So we're gonna put that down while we trying to spray this. This is gonna get redone. Go-kart coming. I mean, it just don't stop, brother. You know? Can't put me down. You can't keep me down. My birthday on the 17th. It's my day. It's me. Man, we finna get cleaned up around here. I'm finna pull this car out, sand it down, mask it. I got some sealer. We're gonna shoot this sealer on here today. I don't know what all we might get done. It rained yesterday. It's trying to rain on my parade. It rained yesterday. It's supposed to be raining tomorrow and the next day. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my car shot. by my birthday, but I'm sure gonna try. Today is 70 degrees out here in Texas, and it's feeling lovely, and I'm finna try to take advantage of every single moment, every single minute of daylight. It get dark at 5. I'm out here working, grinding. I've been up since 6. I don't even felt like I went to sleep, talking all that noise, man. Y'all don't understand me. I love, man, I love working under pressure, under, tight situations. And, let me get these tarps down here on this ground, get this ground wet. I'm gonna show y'all that I wet the ground. A lot of people, the ground be wet. I wet the ground, but I'm gonna show it to y'all so y'all will see, And thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm not trying to talk no nonsense. I'm just being straight up. Like, it's not that people don't know what they doing, man. It's like, it's circumstances. We got to work with the circumstances. I had a shop before. I'm gonna say that every video. I've been in a shop before. I've been in a shop before. It don't matter to me. That's not the point. I've been in the shop before. Let's go. Out here trying to get it. I'm trying to show y'all how cold and ambitious I am. You know what I'm saying? Ambitious I am. This side over here, I try to do a little body work because it was missing a little spot right here. I'm gonna have to go over it because I should have did that before I pulled this side out. This side was pushed in a little bit and had this. It was way out here like that, but I got it pushed back some, and it's almost ready to be flush, but it won't stay. So I got one hand, so I'm gonna see if I could do this. It's not gonna be possible, but I bought this glue. I seen Sprayway use this glue, and it works perfect. It's a little expensive, but it was worth it. So I'm gonna try to glue this thing down so it can look flush. It might not be flush, it might not be perfect, but we're gonna see. Hold on. All right, that's just from a little dab. So now that I got it stuck up there, I can kind of show y'all how it worked. This thing is magic, man. I used it on a few different things, and hey, man, it was worth it. It helped me out where I needed some stuff to be brought together quickly, because it's a 2-part. You spray this on there, that activator, and it's gonna activate it, and it dries. I'm talking about like instantly, man, instantly. So now that looks flush. Do it look perfect? No, I'm gonna put a little bundle over it, but it looked way better than what it did. Sticking all out, pushed in, and these things are not hard or not easy to find. Once these gone, you see a lot of people riding around missing those, looking for those. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to the point to where if you're a plastic maker or a metal maker, to start making these aftermarket for these cars, you'll make some money, because a lot of people need them and be missing them. Like for instance, up here, this whole piece, a lot of people be missing this whole piece. Mine was pretty much still there, but it was broke right here in the middle. I had a hole right here, so I put a little body filler. Is that gonna be perfect? No, not at all. But it looks better than having it cracked or holy, or risking it continue to break, and then now I'm missing this whole front piece, and I have to try to find it, or somebody do have it and they want $400 for this little piece right here. You know what I mean? When mine is pretty much still there. Instead of walking around and painting the car and still having crack, let me put a little bundle in there. It's not gonna look smooth. They got a belt sander that's about this thick. You can use that and get up in spots like this. I don't have that yet. I'm going to get that. But right now, I just sat it down by hand and got in there. So little work, little creativity go a long way. This car didn't have a bunch of body work. What was there, I fixed. Trying my best. It's not perfect. I'm not a master body technician, especially at all. I don't have all of those fancy tools that other people have. I use an old school dent puller where I have to drill holes in there and then I pull it. But I like that better than that welder thing. And, you know, getting better with what products to use as far as Bondo and stuff like that. But, saving this car. This is not a show car. I'm going to be driving this car around every day. You know what I mean? Like I said, me and this car the same age. I get up every day. I still look fresh, look clean. I'm still productive. This car is the same thing. That's what it's about. So that's all it is. Now I'll make this one a show car. I'm going to take the interior out, redo the interior, do all that little fancy stuff people want to do. Yeah. We'll do that over here. But for right now, I just want to ride. Let's go, y'all. All right, y'all. This is where we at with the recent project. I was in here working last night. I got the tarps up on the side. I even got some tarps on the ground. Then I sanded the car, fixed a few more body spots, little body work that I had. I had to actually make myself stop working and just go in there and sit down and spend some time with my wife and my daughter. But I was trying to get it. Been kind of like just in my feelings the last couple of days because like I was telling you, I was trying to rain on my parade. It did rain earlier this morning, drizzle. It wasn't like real bad, but it said it was gonna rain all day today and tomorrow, which wouldn't allow me to have the car painted by Tuesday, which is my birthday. And that kind of sucked to me. You know, everything don't go as planned, but actually it started changing up. I don't know if it's moving, passing through, but it's actually supposed to the sun's supposed to come out. And as you can see, it's kind of starting, trying to come out. It's peeking through. So soon as that happens, it's on and popping. What I'm trying to do right now is get it mashed up, but so much moisture in there, and the tape is not even sticking to the areas. But I did already have some stuff pre-taped, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to mask up what I can. Like these, I got the mirrors. Just try to just get done what I can and don't even think about the time and in the schedule and the birthday whole scenario. Just trying to go step by step and have a successful paint job without any mess ups and wasting any material or whatnot. But I think that having these sides up is gonna help. I got more I'm gonna put up in the front, around the front, then set up my fans and let it blow out. I'm gonna cover up this end too with the tarps. A couple leaves fell. It's a hole right here. I'm actually gonna leave that because I want a spot for the overspray to kind of get out of here, because I'm kind of insecure about this right now. Kind of feel like this is an overspray pit, but we'll see how it works. I think it's gonna be better to help my paint survive. As you can see, it's this heavy traffic. It's a lot of cars come through here. Like, Trigger was telling me, he heard the diesels, but it's actually buses. I actually stay on the bus line, so the bus line, and then a couple of neighbors do have diesel trucks, so it's all type of pollution in the air that I didn't consider, and that I didn't even, probably wasn't aware of when you're talking about painting outside. So that's just, depending on where you're at, it may or may not work, but hey, you can do something like this, and we still outdoors, but at the same time, we kind of like, protected from a lot of that wind. You'll see how it works. But yesterday's video might have some cutouts. I might have some bloopers because I was kind of just ranting, just going on, just you know, just about how, you know, people say stuff and think, you know, but thinks, you know, they really, I can tell the difference between positive criticism and somebody that's just trying to be an a-hole. And I could be an a-hole too, but I be trying to chill, you know, and be positive. But, you know, I'm one of the ones, man, like I fight back. You feel me? So I have to get out of that because, I mean, I got this channel because I wanted like sponsors and people to like send me stuff that I don't have. And I know I can be a better painter if I had better equipment and stuff like that. But at the same time, nobody never really gave me nothing, did nothing for me. So that's why I kind of am the way I am. So, you know, if you want smoke, like, I always been the type, I'll be like, hey, I'm the chimney. So, but, man, I'm thanking God that the weather's cleared up. I'm gonna try to get done what I can get done and see what happens, man. Cut y'all back on. All right, y'all. This is where I'm at with the car. I'm almost done masking. I just got this back window, tail lights, and this bumper to do. So I need to get a piece of tape on that trim. Trying to cover up all my trim, get that right. I had my wife go to O'Reilly's and get me a can of this self-etching primer to put over my body work that I did. I was just gonna shoot it with Silver, but just try to take an extra little precaution and just try to do what I can do to make it look the best. So when it spent a little change, $12 or $10, whatever it was, and got the self-etching primer. But yeah, I'm gonna finish getting it masked up. The rain stopped. The sun's coming in and out, but it's struggling. But it's 70. It's pretty warm. So I think I can shoot some silver at least tonight. If I had to be out here all night, my wife going to work at 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna just be out here doing my thing, man. If it take me all night, I'll stay out here all night, take my time and get it done. Today is Sunday. I mean, I still can probably make Tuesday. That sun coming out is a sign from God that He cares. So I'm gonna do everything I can. And I still gotta put my rims on. I'm gonna have to lift this up, and I'm gonna probably do some air shocks in the back. So I still gotta do those. I'm gonna probably be installing that on my birthday. So as long as the car is painted, take it outside of the gate, show it off, look good. I'll work on my shocks and stuff and my rims that day if I can. Then it's supposed to be warming up later this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, you know, supposed to be sunny. I just drive around then and just have a little fun then. But I don't like people. People don't like me, so I don't have nobody to go see or show off to anyway. So it's just for me, man, just to hang out. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get this get some primer shot. I'll get y'all back on. Okay, y'all, this is where we at with it. I got it covered to my best ability. Wind still trying to take it down, you know, as far as the tarps. But I think I can figure that out. Knowing me, I probably go metal with some sides or get some more plywood. Like this corner was really trying to tear away from me, so I put that piece of plywood up there to try to help block that. But I got the car all mashed up. And ready to be shot. What I'm gonna do, start with the sealer, and then I have to bag it up a little bit. So I got maybe about 3 feet on each side. So I don't think I got enough room for no mixing station to have that up in here. I don't want to take the chance. I just want to do the best job I can, make this easy, have a little fun. Today is the 15th, I believe. So I want to show y'all what I'll be using. I think I went over this a little bit, but this car is going the same color as this. So I'm gonna try to do a better job without the tiger stripes and without the little defects and stuff that I was going through on that. So I was going to repaint that. So I had already ordered this Speeder Coat base coat binder from Speeder Coat. It took that about almost 2 weeks to come in, but I've been having it for a little bit, as well as 225 grams. These are supposed to be 50 grams per gallon. So this is real thick. I'm gonna wind up reducing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and mix all 50 into that, because most likely, if I'm shooting right, I should have enough to repaint that car when I do get back to it. Right, so to do that, you have to paint the car black. So I got a quarter black, and well, I got all these different omnis. So this is like a purple, that dark purple from that Challenger that we painted, and this is some more black that I had bought from the Oops that somebody didn't want. It has metallic in there. They say you want to go straight black, no other. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish this video, but like I was saying, that's supposed to be 50 per gallon, so I'm gonna mix that. I got some Silla, a quarter that. Gonna reduce that just a tad bit, not much, just a little bit, to stretch it a little bit. But I was gonna go with the 2K, like my boy Trigger was saying, but they didn't have 2K. It not in black. They didn't have 2K and black, and I didn't want to go with no other type because I'm doing black. I got to go black, so I want to make sure that that I have, you know, that I'm moving in the right direction as far as coverage wise. So I going back to this, I got a quarter of this. This gonna be 2 quarts. This is a paint. I can make that another paint. And then it's about probably like a little bit over, almost a quart, probably 2 paints in there. So all in all, I should have close to a gallon of sprayable black. It's gonna be black. So we'll get that mixed up. I'll show y'all how that'll look. I got the fish eye eliminator that I was telling y'all about, a Dabadoo. And of course I wiped the car down with wax and grease remover. Got the thinner to clean my gun. Got the little old value clear coat. I was gonna go with a high solids for my car, but I'm on a budget because I want to do other stuff. I got other stuff to do, you know what I mean? You know, all of this, this is a lot of stuff, so this is money, you know what I mean? And it's not my fault that my birthday is around the holidays, so I have to do what I can to enjoy myself but not be selfish. But everything that I spend, I make back, or I sell something to supplement it. You know, I sold an intake to a guy yesterday, real cool guy, man, and he just made me feel just kind of, man, blessed and bad at the same time, because he was saying that how he, you know, not really struggling, but him and his wife, they're not in a position where he could build his car how he wants to. And he's been having a car for like 14 years, man, and ain't been able to do what he wants to, and still struggling with it. And me, I just kind of do what I want, you know what I mean? But my wife at the same time, I earn a lot. I'm a big earner, and I make sure everything else is straight. So, and I know how to budget my money, you feel me? So, but the most important part of this supply demonstration is this Drizzle D1 that I picked up from Intercraft, Drizzle D1 off of Amazon. It's supposed to be a pretty good atomization gun, so I'm gonna be shooting the sealer and the base coat and the pearl with that. Then I'm gonna jump back over to my Gloss 1 low volume medium pressure for clear coat, because I think this is a pretty much as a clear coat gun, and this is a low volume low pressure gun, so I think it'll do well as far as handling the sealer and the base coat under lower pressure. And we're gonna rock like that. You see it's getting late, I don't care. I'm gonna try to shoot this car tonight, but if not, then for certain it's gonna be the sealer and shot black, and then I might come back tomorrow depending on the weather, and then do the pearl and the clear. I also picked up this gun light from Temu. It looks pretty dope, but it gotta have, I ain't gonna be able to use it because you gotta have a rechargeable battery, and I just kept forgetting to get that battery. So got my mask, but anyway, man, I'm just kind of like wasting my time. Not wasting my time, but I'm burning my time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mix up this sealer and try to get this thing shot. Like I said, my mixing booth is out here, so you know I'm gonna be running back and forth, which is gonna make me even more tighter. And I gotta shoot these skirts that's for the car out here, but it is what it is. Let's see how this turn out. Y'all rock with me. Just after putting the sealer on there. So far so good, not bad. I'm not mad at that gun at all. The Drizzle D1 laid down this sealer the way it's supposed to. Man, it look rough and dry because it's just some 1K sealer. You know, it ain't nothing special, but I got it black. Primer would have been better, man. If I put a primer in the car, would have had less like scratches from the original paint. But it's all good. It's gonna look good. Coming from where we come from. A little daily driver type of ride. So right now I'm just trying to kill time because the old guy at the paint store, I ain't never heard that before. That when you shoot sealer, that you should wait till the next day to paint the car. If that's true, y'all jump in the comments and let me know. But you know, I thought you could just, you know, wait about 30 minutes to an hour or whatever and be able to shoot your sealer. I got the fan going, blowing out my overspray. That seemed to have been working pretty good. So everything so far so good tonight, man. So I might just have to slow down and give it another 30 minutes to an hour, but my plan was to shoot my base coat. So I got it mixed up. Like I told y'all, I had about half a paint of purple up in here. Then I had another almost a paint. So I just filled that up with reducer. I didn't reduce the purple no more, but the quart of black, I poured that in there as well, and reduced it. Not quite the quart. You can go all the way up to a quart, but I just did it not quite a quart, a little bit less, because I didn't want to reduce it too much. I want some good coverage. So this is how much paint I wound up getting. So I think I'm about what? A couple of paint shy of a whole gallon. And I'm trying to show y'all with my sunlight, because it's dark out here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Let's see, Carl, you got this. Okay, like that. All right. So, I don't know if y'all can see, it has a little metallic in there. Not much, but it does have a little red, a little blue. That's cool though. That purple had a lot of pearl in there, a lot of pearl. So that's just free pearl. But I'm gonna let the car dry a little bit with this sealer. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot this base coat tonight. I'm gonna shoot it tonight. All right, y'all. I'm about to call it tonight. I got the car painted. Man, I've been painting for about 5 hours. I started about 6:15. It's 11, almost 12. I did good. I'm tired. Tomorrow, I'll cut y'all on. I'll walk y'all through the whole little process. I didn't have nobody to record me, unfortunately, but I'll walk y'all through the process right now. I'm just too tired. But got it done. And I'm really proud of myself. Especially when I break it down to y'all, you know, what I went through. But I got it done. Not a run in sight. And that's pretty impressive. But I'll cut y'all on tomorrow and we'll talk about this. Peace. All right, y'all, this is the next morning. Came out pretty good for what it was. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. It could be a little more glossier. It could look a little bit more wetter. And I think what's going on with this is by this being an older car, that cheap clear didn't do it no justice, because I think that the old surface just soaked up so much of the clear. And I got some good coats on there. But I'm gonna try to go around this car and I'm gonna point out all the imperfections to y'all. And just keep it 1,000 with y'all. That way y'all can see. I don't care. So let me zoom in. First off, we got orange peel. Second of all, you can see scratches. Unevenness. Textures. I mean, over here you should see the scratches. Like I was saying, if I was doing the right thing, or if I wasn't on like a time crunch, I would have primed this car and blocked the whole car. It's a lot more stuff I could have obviously did to make this car. I missed a ding right here that I didn't notice. A little ding right there. Hood, like I said, you just see all the surface scratches. Like my body work kind of sticking out right here a little bit. I mean, so much going on. But if I show you a before and after, it's my car. I don't care. This car is being driven up the street as much as possible daily. Rocks gonna hit it, stuff gonna hit it. You know, if I had the money or the time, like, didn't want to spend the money on something else, I would go and get a high solids. It's gonna make it look a lot better. A hell of a difference? Probably not. But man, I bought this car 16 days ago. And look at it. And now I got 2 cars, old school cars that look the same. And I know what I can do, so it ain't nothing to come back over it and redo it later. Man, that speedy coat binder, I don't recommend. Don't get that. That stuff gave me so many problems. It was super, super thick. It wasn't sprayable. Didn't come with no data sheets. It didn't tell me anything as far as like how much to reduce it. But that thing looked like it needs more than 1-to-1, more than half and half to even be reduced. I don't know what's going on with that. I did not like that. I had to wind up mixing that in the clear coat just to get the stuff to spray out. But nah, I wasn't feeling that. But I left out a few details about problems that I was having. So like I said, the speeder coat wasn't acting right. I was reducing the heck out of it. It still wasn't spraying right. So I tried to put a little lacquer thinner in there just to see, if it would just smooth out, just a couple of drops. And why did I do that? Man, I sprayed that, and then I looked, and then this whole side was like bleaching and had got light. It was weird, you know what I'm saying? So what I had to do was scavenge up some black, because I had used all my black. I had to scavenge up some black, spray this whole side and part of this hood back black, and then come back over it, with the clear and the stuff in the clear. And so this side may be a little darker. Certain spots you might see a couple of streaks, but hey, then I was trying to be clever and leave the top black, and and then I did this little pinstripe, using tape. I masked this off, made that look cool. I like that. But so I put the paper and the tape on top of the roof after I shot it with base coat, and I waited like an hour, and it's still like right here where it's uneven at. That wasn't like that. I didn't sand that like that. It was saying that this was looking a whole lot better. What happened was the tape, I taped it good, but for some reason the paper stuck to the black base coat. So that was a mess. I had to sand that down with 400 grit as best as possible. Then I went back over it with a little black. Same thing on the other side. Both pillars look crazy. This side has a worse crater. Did the same thing over there. It didn't do it at the top, but the sides, it did that. The paper got stuck to the base coat, and I had to sand down. So I mean, it's stuff like that, man. Like little stuff that's out of your control. You really don't know. But like I said, if I didn't want to drive this car or be done with the car, it could still be in the booth. It could still be here. Like a lot of people, that's why your cars, that's not the reason for a lot of shops. A lot of shops just be BS, and they take on more cars and more work, and then they don't actually have nobody to do it, and but they'll take your money and take your car and waste your time. But some people actually be working on your car, but things happen, man. You have to just keep starting over or keep retrying. And that's why it's so expensive. Until you get a system, and like I say, or the right, you get you $1,000 clear gun, $1,000 base gun, $1,000 primer gun, you ready for the world. Yeah, your paint job's gonna come out flawless every single time. But if you don't have those type of guns, you're gonna work harder. You gotta know how to paint. And you gotta be patient, and you gotta be willing to put in a little more work, because you can't hide behind the paint gun. You feel me? And that's just all I want to say on that. Let's talk about a couple of positive things that's going on with this car. Not a run in sight. No runs. You know what I mean? Like how, you know, you would typically have. That's really good, really impressive. The next thing is no tiger stripes. You don't see the tiger stripes like you were seeing on the other car. I made sure I did a good job as far as staying back, holding it up, not getting too close to the panel. And that's when I was doing the pearls as well as shooting my clear. So I'm cool, man. It's the 16th. Tomorrow is my birthday. What I'm finna do now is go get the stuff I need from O'Reilly's to do my suspension. I need to try to raise the car up a little bit. And then I want to squat it down in the back a little bit, put my rims on, try to hook up me a radio in there. And I'm going to be in my driveway tomorrow drinking cognac. Just, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And if this regular joint started up, I'll pull it out too, just to have them next. Like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. God is good. They said it was going to rain all day yesterday, all day today. He let me at least do this. So I'm grateful, man. I be riding up the street and then people say, hey, man, who painted that up? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I just want something like this. Just get some paint on my stuff for right now, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You like me, you ain't really tripping. You just want some paint on your stuff for right now? Give me $1,500. But see, where I'm going to keep them out my face, and I'm gonna not have to go through all this. I would say, but I want my whole $1,500 up front. You feel me? They're gonna be like, okay, yeah. Nah, I want all my money up front, because mistakes do happen. I want all my material. I'm not spending. Look, got a ding and dent right there. Yeah, man, go over this car. Why I hooked this car up? I just want to. I'm in a rush. I ain't got no patience. You know what I'm saying? Because I had been working on this all year, and it didn't turn out right. And I said I wanted to ride for, you know, on my birthday. People think they can control you. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. If you're not God Almighty, there's nothing you can do to stop me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I live my life. Man, this car looks really decent, man. It's not a show car. I don't hang out with people and other car enthusiasts, so I don't care what nobody think. But for me, I sure can drive up the street, bobbing my head in that joint, and I know people gonna be like, oh, well, that's a clean little car right there. They ain't gonna be like, oh, man. If they do, man, I'm gonna burn off on them. I don't need to be around them. But thank y'all for supporting the channel, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and supporting me. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. Hit them buttons, you know what I'm saying? If you like it, you know what I'm saying? And I just keep bringing y'all, you know, content. You know, I'm looking for another shop, trying to get my situation together. I built this. I just don't like it, man. It's just ugly to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like ugly stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could rather deal with imperfected paint, but at least it's not ugly anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's, to me, this is just ugly. But then again, it might grow on me. Maybe it's not that bad. Try to get some pins to hold those tarps down in the ground. Keep that wet. Add more light. Hey, I'm doing me, man. Y'all do y'all. Enjoy y'all life, man. Don't let nobody make y'all feel bad. You know what I mean? And keep fighting back. Fight back. Huh? Fight.